The sun never changed. Civilizations did. We rotate cities. We rotate schedules. We rotate economies. But the sun keeps rising at the same angles it always has. And yet, we still struggle to capture it efficiently. Panels grow larger. Systems grow smarter. Algorithms grow more complex. Still, energy is lost before it ever reaches use. And yet, more than 1,000 years ago, stone structures were aligned so precisely that sunlight arrived exactly when it was meant to. Not by sensors, not by computation, not by correction, but by observation. The Maya pyramids were not built upward at random. They were turned, tilted, oriented. Every face mattered, every edge counted. At certain times of the year, light traveled down their steps as if guided, not scattered, not wasted, delivered. For a long time, this was called symbolism, ritual, religious spectacle. But symbolism does not explain precision. These alignments repeat across sites, across regions, across centuries. This was not myth, it was measurement. The Maya understood something we often reduce to software. The sun's path is predictable. Angle is everything. They did not chase the sun, they met it. The pyramids were aligned to the seasonal arc of sunlight. At specific angles, stone absorbed heat evenly. Light traveled across surfaces instead of striking blindly. Energy was managed before it was named. Modern solar systems often begin after the structure already exists. Panels are added, angles are corrected. Efficiency is adjusted. The Maya did the opposite. Orientation came first, structure followed. And here is the uncomfortable part. This way of thinking was never finished. We focused on materials, on efficiency percentages, on output curves. But we forgot the simplest variable, direction. Let us bring this down to scale. Your laboratory is not a pyramid. It is your roof, your balcony, your garden. Because this principle can be observed safely with nothing more than sunlight and patience. Place a flat surface in the sun, observe the shadow, observe the heat. Now tilt it. Small changes in angle create large differences in exposure. The surface warms faster, light stays longer. Nothing about the sun changed, only alignment did. This is exactly what the Maya understood. They did not maximize energy, they timed it. They aligned stone to meet sunlight at its most reliable angle. In your garden, the effect becomes obvious. Tilt a dark surface toward the midday sun. Measure temperature over time, now tilt it slightly away. The difference is not subtle. Angle decides everything. And here is the question we rarely ask. If ancient builders could align stone to the sun's path without instruments, why do we still treat solar efficiency as a hardware problem? Why do we keep correcting what could be planned from the beginning? The knowledge was not lost. It was never finished. So before we close, one framework, not an engineering formula, not a solution, a starting point. LSF 08. Solar alignment principle. Elements. Fixed surface. Known latitude. Seasonal sun path. Adjustable tilt angle. Approach. Align surfaces to the average solar angle rather than peak intensity. Favor consistency over correction. Let orientation do the work before technology intervenes. This is not about rebuilding pyramids. It is about asking why we stopped meeting the sun halfway. What you have seen here was only one example. In the next block, I will show you how dangerous intelligence truly is. I am lost solve. Remember this. Power is temporary. Intelligence is permanent. And never forget. Lost solve does not merely reveal the mystery. It assigns you the task of solving it. When the first data arrives from the community, every observation you contribute will become part of the chain, until the next lost technology. And keep this in mind. The knowledge of the past is the only solution to the future.